Hi everyone, I'm back. I was asked by Nancy to drop everything I was doing so she could get some help. So Nancy, I gotta say that I had to chuckle because when I saw this, I was like, oh man, he's probably done it again. These designers at Sizzix, they don't make it easy on folks on assembling things. I knew this was a possibility. I didn't think that would have any issues putting the little village houses together because I thought it would make sense. But here's the thing. Nancy was saying she was having problems with the houses that have the chimneys. I don't know which one she's assembling. And I assume it's because she can't put the chimney in correctly. And so I played with it a little bit. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it. This is how I am doing it, okay? So first, I looked at the two dies, and if you notice, the first thing you'll notice is one is slightly smaller than the other one, okay? So I labeled one top and the other one whole. Why did I do that? All right, so you got this chimney that sticks out the top of the roof line, right? And you can't just plop it on the roof line because the roof line is angled. So your chimney would end up like this if you put it on the roof line like that. You have to cut a hole in the roof line. So I'm going to show you what I did. All right, so remember I labeled mine so I'll know the next time I have to do this. One is for the top and one is for the hole. Okay, sorry I hit the camera. All right, here's what I did. I took one of the roofs. It just got hidden down in there. I took one of the roofs. I assembled the little chimney piece, which is like this. Use the glitter on my finger. And you just glue that little flap on that side, and then you glue it to here, and it makes a little square chimney. But you also have a topper on it. So like I said, one of my dies is now labeled top. The little top square, which is the bigger of the two dies, is slightly bigger. The bigger of the two dies is what I used for the top. So you see this? This is the chimney, and it has a top on it. Right? I glued it on there. I did the same thing to the other side. See? It's got a top on it. Or really, this is the bottom. What I did was inserted the chimney through that hole. The die that makes the hole is what I used to cut into the roof line. So that little square is slightly smaller than this bigger one. Okay? That's how I did it. So now you have this long square tube sitting between the roof line, and it can't fall out because the two top squares, the top square and that bottom square are bigger than the hole. So now if I take some glue and put it like around the edge of the actual hole, it will catch that little bottom piece and stay put. So I'm going to try not to do too much glue because I don't want it to come out the sides. I think that'll be enough, as long as nobody plays with it too much. So this is the bottom part of the roof, right? The inside part that you're never going to see from the outside of the house. It's going to hold that little ledge or square in place. I hope you can see that well. So like I said, the little chimney comes popping out the hole, and it can't slide through because it has that square on the other side holding it to the roof line. Now, of course, my glue has to dry, and I didn't put in probably not nearly enough, but that's okay. I know, Nancy, I'm talking to you. The hole is rather large. The square isn't going to be big enough to really hold it in place. So you need something to hold it in place. Well, this is how I figured out how to do it. Now, I don't know if this is the right way to do it because I looked at a few videos and nobody made the chimney. Of course not. So you let it dry. Of course, I don't know if this is quick dry glue, but I doubt it. I don't know if this is this art glitter glue is. My scotch is quick dry, but I didn't use that this time. I can't put the cap back on. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So then all you do is again put that down on the house. I'm not gonna do it, but you get the idea. Now that's crooked, right? That doesn't look right. It should be straight. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to attach it to something else. Somebody's not telling us something. Okay. I'm gonna make it kind of do this. So it's only one side that's glued. Okay? Oh, that's better. Because my glue wasn't dry yet. I'm not gonna glue it around all the sides. See? So it's kind of like canted a little bit. So when I pushed it down, basically, is all I did. After the glue dried to get a little bit, I just kind of pushed it down. So let me do this while that glue is not dried yet, so that I know what angle it should be at. I just used the score tape that I have. I don't even know if that's the brand. It's just, 1/8 inch tape. So I could do this faster. And then you just put the top on the house. So the seam is going to match that middle part of the house. And you press it down. Now you want a little overhang on both sides of the house because it's a little bit larger than the width of the house, if you could tell. And of course you don't want to die cut it, the hole itself, you don't want to die cut it too close to the edge, because then you won't be able to stick it in there properly. It won't go in there because it'll hit the edge of the house, which is not what you want. So you see how my chimney is crooked? So because I didn't glue all sides, I can kind of press it like that. See that? And now it's more straight. And I can stick my finger up in the house itself to sort of make the roof line stick better. Like, run your finger. You can't see this because my finger's inside, but I'm running my finger along the edge of the roof line so that the flaps themselves stick to that tape. And I can get the roof line positioned properly. But one of the things, like I said, the glue probably is best on the outside of the chimney, whichever side of the chimney is outside. And then don't glue it on this inside edge, and just push it so that it becomes straight. So there you go. See that? And if you want it to stay in place, then go back and try and get some glue in there. But I don't think I can now. But it looks okay. See? The hole, again, the hole is bigger than the square piece that's constructed to fit down in it. So you need something like another square on the bottom side of the chimney to be glued to this side of the roof line. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps you. But I stopped everything no, I didn't stop everything I was doing. Because I'm curious about things like this, I like the challenge. So I hope that helps you, Nancy, and I'll go ahead and post this video for you so you can make some houses. And hopefully you'll have some fun doing it. I would take this and actually glue it right here so that the chimney stays, adhered to the side and it doesn't go crooked. And then I'd add a whole bunch of snow so you'd hide it. You'd hide the seam, basically. That's how I would do it. Because you can't have a winter house without some snow on the rooftop, right? That's the best way to hide your mistakes, or hide your glue. So anyway, there you go. I hope that helps. If you have questions, go ahead and try and put them below. I don't know how much time I have, but I will try and see if I can help you anymore if you need that. But yeah, I hope that helps. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.